you that they go out of the pool?
Nah, you know, see, I look at it a different way. There's like the guys who are specifically cheating. TJ was cheating.
This is Cejudo fight.
Cejudo,
Yeah.
Conor. Those guys had significant injuries.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad Henry's was. But when you're talking injuries like that, and then more so on Conor's side, even in Weidman, I always told Chris, I was like, dude, if I were you, I would have did the same exact thing. I'm like, look how you had the worst breakout of all these guys, and look how long it's taking you to get back.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're talking about the career post, like after this career is done, like your career afterwards, which is being a dad, being an analyst, whatever it is that you want to be. You can no longer do that on your healthy two legs because the USADA pool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I look at it, I try to be as, I mean, I guess you gotta kind of be kind of subjective to it, but I try to look at it like that and try to see who's like using it for their monetary advancements in the sport versus, yo, this is really just like a lifelong thing that I wanna make sure that I'm okay. Cause I tell you what, if that happened to me, I don't give a shit. I want to make sure my arm works. I want to be able to pick up my kid. I want to be able to walk with my kid. You can tell me I'm going to hobble over because you want to come test me at 6 a.m. Because I'm doing this thing that's going to help get me back to being healthy.
So you would do it too?
I would. Yeah. 100%. Why not? Mm-hmm. You think I'd rather be limping for the rest of my life? And I know, but it's not guaranteed that you doing it the hard way is going to get you back to your 100% health.
Sure.
And if you're telling me there's a way that I can, it's like, why would you not? Why would you say that? Like, why would you let your body and leave that up for chance? And I'm not saying you do it and you come right back in and you jump back in the pool, but if you have some time to kind of recover and then kind of let it get out your system, and I don't know how this shit works. I'm just saying from my own
Yeah, no combat athlete on the planet has to deal with this. Like if Ryan Garcia would have broke his leg like Chris a couple weeks ago, he does whatever he wants. Don't show. He doesn't even have to think of this. You know what I mean?
It shouldn't have to be a thought.
I know. I'm just saying. I guess what I'm trying to say is like.
And I like USADA because they clean up the sport. Because there's some guys out there who are just actively cheating. But and something like that.
When's the last time they found someone like a big name?
I think supposedly they stopped releasing it. Supposedly, and I don't know.
I mean, it has to be transparent because now we don't know. Like, are they sweeping this under the rug? Are they Remember, there was a time like a few years ago where it's like Brock, John Jones, this and that. Like a lot of big names. When's the last time that happened? Overeem.
Yeah.
Right.
I was the first guy like this. I can't believe it. These motherfuckers always cheating.
Yeah, it feels like it never happens. So I don't know. Is it like just an inconvenience? Is it just to say that we're doing it? You know, when Volkanovski's woken up at 6 a.m. in Abu Dhabi and stuff like that. It just, of course I'm all for a clean sport, but I'm so tired of you guys having no say in all these inconveniences. Do you know what I'm saying?
They sat in the shower with me.
They sat in the shower?
Yeah. I was like, dude, why do you need to watch me shower? It was the weirdest thing. He was like,
this after the fight?
No, this was before the fight. This was when I was in Vegas. I was at 10th Planet. And he said I have to make sure you don't pee. I was like.
So he's literally watching you?
Yeah, so I'm like.
That's fucking crazy.
But he wasn't even like really like even like looking at me kind of thing. So I go, and I was irritated because I just finished training, so my blood is already like, you know, I'm a little bit on 10 right now. And I kind of barked at him, and I can get pretty nasty sometimes. I know it could be kind of hard to believe, but and I was just like, dude, you're talking about you need to be in the fucking shower with me, blah, 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 blah. You're not even watching me. Like, how you doing? Like, you want to see my fucking dick? You want to see my dick? You want me, like, this is how I'm getting. I'm like, you're in the shower with me, my personal space, my private space, my time. You're like, how are you going to tell me or know what I'm doing? It's like, well, I just try to check the color or, I was like, dude, if I was showering and I'm scrubbing and I'm just pissing on my leg, like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Like, you might as well have just let me shower in peace. Because at the end of the day, we had to go to the PI. I don't want to bore people with this story, but I got very irritated really quickly. And
it's just stuff that no one has to deal with.
Yeah.
And that you guys never signed up for.
Pop, but at the end of the day, it's like you said, there hasn't been anyone who's...
You don't think guys are using stuff now?
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. People still think I use. And I'm like, dude, I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you anything.
You see that?
About it, yeah.
Like legit people, or it's just bullshit comments?
EPO Sterling. It's actually hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the thing?
I'm like, I would hope if I was on EPO,
now.
I would look a lot better than that, like my conditioning. Like Marab's a machine. Right. I hope I can look like that.
Yeah.
You know?